So if you ever feel awkward at the thought of a stranger giving you a massage, this could be a solution. That's a robot masseuse going to town on someone's back. Now, according to the website, a 30-minute session will cost you just $60. So the question we're asking is, would you get a massage from a robot masseuse? No. Not one yes in the crowd. I love that. What do you think?
Listen, I would try almost anything once. Like, I definitely think this isn't that weird. When you think about when you sit down in a chair at a nail salon, you already kind of have a version of this if you put on one of those chairs, right? Okay. This is just like a next level to that. I think the only thing that I maybe don't like about this is that I think we need that kind of skin-to-skin touch, not to sound like a weirdo, but I think you actually, part of the pleasure is not, when you go to get a massage, is not just working out the knots. It's actually that you're getting the oxytocin that you get from like actual skin-to-skin touch, right? Like,
but there are some people who wouldn't want that, right? Sure. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So I say this because a very good friend of mine, her name is Amanda Thebes. She is like a fitness guru, menopause champion. She recently did this, and she had this video that she put up, and I called her right away, and I said, tell me everything about your experience. And she did this, and she said, I'll tell you something, she loved it. She absolutely loved it. And not because she wants to replace humans. She said, this is another option. So going back to your point, Cynthia, if people have experienced trauma, they might not be comfortable with someone having their hands on them.
Fair.
They might not be comfortable getting naked. You know you're down to your skivvies when you're doing this. Her son is autistic, and he's got a real issue with this, so with some humans touching him. He said, Mom, I want to do this.
Wow.
So that's great. Yeah. It's a fraction of the cost. Yep. They don't burn out. They don't need breaks, you know? But they said that in that spa where she did that, the humans were still the busiest. So people are not running to the robots. It's just another option.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think, Rick? You want to get rode down by a robot?
Does the robot know my safe word?
Good question.
Fair question.
Fair question.
Fair. Fair.
I hate the idea. I'm just, listen, I go to my parents' house. They've got one of those cheapo Filippo things that sits on the chair and it rubs the back of my lower back. Yeah. But I hate all of this stuff. Like when people say, oh, don't worry, it will, the human masseuses are still the busiest. Well, that's the way it was when the electronic checkout started. There was only 2. Yeah. Now you go into Shoppers, there's 9. Yeah. Right? So it's just a matter of time until the masseuses, the electronic robots take over the world.
Have you ever been on a cruise ship? Because they have like
okay.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And I've never done that either.
They have like a robot bartender on some.
And how good is that robot bartender?
No, it's always sloppy. It's always on the fritz.
Exactly.
So you don't want that.
Well, for safety reasons, I'm never going to be in a room by myself with a robot. I'm just not doing it. I don't know about you, but that's not relaxing me at all. I'm more stressed out at the thought of that. But I'm thinking about my girlfriend, Michelle, who's a registered massage therapist, and she has 3 kids, and she takes care of her mother, and she's a homeowner, and I'm not doing anything that's gonna put another human out of work. I'm not just thinking about her, but everybody in her world. And if we get too comfortable with this, we're gonna eliminate it. It hasn't started yet, but eventually AI is going to, and technology will get rid of all of these jobs, and we have to wake up and pay attention. So I will continue to have lots of awkward conversations with my face down with the masseuse, because I appreciate and want everybody to keep their jobs.
Hey you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.